What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Got probably 2 missions here today. Did a very tiny bit of management off recording here just to get into the mission as early as possible. We've got a kill 3 captain's job for Vertigo. We're going to run this before we grab everything else. I did the math. The next breakpoint for harder enemies for team power level is 3.54, so we can run this safely and it's not going to bump us to power level 9 enemies. I'm leaving these ungrabbed. We did get some other leverage here. Grabbed a matrix data map, and there was something else. Oh, I did a file injection here as well. So a file set injection specifically on the field ops center. So this is the team that we're going for. We're giving Liliana her first taste of running with the squad. Hopefully she does well. Otherwise, we're running our 2 combatants and it's a kill 3 captains mission. Let's see how our hacker does in an orange host, and let's see how we do knocking all these Warner-Braun guards down. So we can go ahead and find them at any point in time. We have this as our initial spawn. A host here and a host here. Our exits are only there, so our pathing is going to be pretty straightforward. Now there are a lot of boxes right side, and there's a few left side. What I think I want to do is have someone solo this way. Most of the team's going to go through like this, loop through here. It's really unfortunate not having skipjack, so it would make this whole thing look a lot easier. But at the end of the day, we don't really have that. And yeah, the least backwards pathing, even though we're not going to get through, I mean, we're going to make a lot of tally triggering all these. We don't have nearly enough tools here. We can't skipjack in and turn things off. That would have been really ideal, to be honest. We would have gotten these laser gates for free. So we're just going to basically manually run through a lot of cameras. Or we really do run all the way to the left instead. Gosh, I mean, the entire thing kind of sucks. I'm thinking it through, and there really isn't any good pathing for this map. I'm going to try to not click over this stuff as much as it makes a noise. But yeah, there's not really any good pathing because we want to go through the middle here. I mean, we can grab this at the very end. Unfortunately, it touches like every security device. And of course, we can't really do much with that. Knocking these 2 down means we can go left late. But going through the right-hand side, maybe one person solos this and comes back as the squad comes down the middle. Whole thing is kind of rough no matter what. I think I'm going to try rushing up the middle here and then fanning out left and right. This might be terrible, but let's see what happens. I think for now I'm not worried about any guard movement, so I'm simply going to just wait. I'm going to yield down to 19 and then have you all yield down to a similar boat, so that we have room to move things around, that we can knock down laser wires and stuff as needed. That should give me the appropriate space to yield. Yeah, you're walking away, and I think we're going to grab those kind of boxes late. Now, you're walking away as well, which I don't love. But it's not the end of the world. So, you could basically run forward safely, and I'm not really worried about what you run into. I think we can leave this guy unchecked for a while, and it's fine. We can pretty clearly get out into the middle here without raising any special alarms. We're going to do that. Unfortunately, there are a lot of upgraded enemies. There's a fire comm, there's a captain. That guy's a fire comm. No, it's an assault, rather. And there's another assault over there. So a lot of these guys are pretty heavily armored. It's a little bit scary. I'm pretty sure my Cyber Knight's my best runner. 110, 101. Actually, it's my War Machine just barely. Okay, fair. Nah, my Cyber Knight's still closer, though, so I'm going to have her do it anyway, because I think she can actually make it to this spot and snap into the host, or into the loot box. So that's going to be me right here. Great. We get another street dragon. I'm now swimming in these things. Going to the middle is going to be tough with how many guards are there. That's really not ideal. I would like to get red dot value. I'm not in range of that guy. I could red dot you. I'm not sure it's worth it, though. If I come closer to this side... No, I still can't catch him, so sadly... Okay, Remake wins on initiative, so what I might do is actually have Remake boost this guy's initiative if he doesn't roll high, and have him run in and red dot a guard in, and just, like, start pulling these guys out so we have slightly better chances at combat. That's probably the ideal here. Oh, by the way, we did give him some combat drugs. He's got some ranged accuracy and crit chance. And then Anarchist is going to simply run up for similar stuff here as well. A whole squad sitting around here should be fine. Red dot should pull him right around here, and we should get a decent shot at hitting him. Accountant did roll low. Not a big surprise there. Alright, well, first turn wasn't very special. Eventually, yeah, we'll leverage for this when someone gets in. I did expect this to be a 2-host map, so I maybe should have just simply bought the, you know, money paid for one, but too late for that. I'm going to start by walking 1 AP forward. Nope, that put me at 2. There we go, 1 AP forward. Didn't super need to, but I do want to, like, know what other guards are doing, but for now it's fine. I guess I can wait. I'm going to boost Accountant so that he can red dot somebody. Part of the reason I guess I wanted to do the reveal was to know who was worth red dotting. Obviously too late now, my fault. I'm thinking I want to pull this captain in. Based on where this guy was going, he's still running away. So I'd love to pull in the captain. Try to get as close as I can. Okay, if I go this way, it's a bit more of a straight line. Is that going to be enough right there? Probably not. Okay, I'm just going to spend 2 and go to the wall then. That's clearly in range. Let's pull this guy in towards the team. Another guard captain over there. No big deal. Just double checking that Rue is actually one of those I got to kill. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to red dot you. You're going to come run toward me. That should work out okay. Everyone's able to yield safely here, so no big rush. Nothing special going on with you. I think you're fine where you are. I think the whole team is looking relatively safe. Yep. You're going around. They have become suspicious. That's fine. So you're not going to get all the way here, but you should be very far from your teammates. And yeah, guards who walk now will jump over obstacles, which is nice. As long as someone walks towards him, they won't turn alert, although I probably should have been maybe a little bit more cautious around that, but looks like we're fine here. Alright, Anarchist needs to let someone knock this thing down. I'm going to have Liliana do that, probably. So it's a... Actually, I won't be able to. Accountant needs to... All they can do is yield, actually. So what I'm going to go do is go here. I'm going to security scramble this for 1. Then I'll pistol shot for 1, and that'll give me... And then I can pretty easily sprint out there in a future turn, but this is basically a free shot for you. If I get the crit, we trigger a downer. Isn't that nice? 30% crit chance. Didn't get it. No big deal. She's spotted. Liliana would love to delay here. She's not going to get the chance to. I'm going to have her to simply run up and sword swipe. You're going to go right there and burn Power Slice. That'll be, I think, just fine for you. You'll put you towards the middle when we can. It's going to be a little awkward, but I think we can get there. Go ahead and have you use some battery. Power Slice this guy's armor. We're getting there. Gonna need to cut a few more, but we're okay for now. Accountant is not able to yield. My bad. That's going to make things a little bit tougher for us, because now we're really, really relying on... I'm going to Iron Grip for a little bit of bonus damage. It's going to start the cooldown. We're really relying on Anarchist having the damage here, or everything goes really poorly, really fast. So, yeah, really relying on that. Let's Silent Stalker for bonus damage. Can I get in range for... Does this slow me down or something? I feel like I get farther when I don't pop this thing. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but it feels that way. Okay, if you're there, it's telling me you will lurch out to attack. Then, in that case, I'm going to do that. I get a Power Slice. I get another attack afterwards. Odds of shredding are relatively high. Let's hope the game is not lying to me. Power Slice is in. We did not get the basic shred alongside that. That's a bit of a problem, but we're pretty okay. Alright, that gives me the claw kill. And we're back in action. That's good news. First captain down. They don't know anything. I'm a little tempted to run around, but careful this doesn't block the line of sight, so it's a little spicy. I do want to make as much progress as I can. I think I legit want to run the entire team around the left-hand side, as weird as that sounds. Just to get to this host early and shut a lot of things down. I don't think I'm making the best plans. I just don't have other ones. So, I'm going to run you forward. We know where a lot of the guards are now. It's fine. Also, going to have no problem getting the 4 kills. We also can choose to leave early, although I'd really like to hack both hosts and get all the loot. We'll see how that goes. And most of these guys' patrols aren't very good, so we should be able to play patiently for a while. Yes, we're getting 2 tally per turn, and yes, we can't clean up these corpses, so they're going to generate tally as well, but we're not coming back here, so the more these guys walk this way, it's okay. We're not going to come back to the left side afterwards either, although this is going to be real. So I think we can find the way to navigate everything. You're simply turning back and forth. You're still walking away, actually. This guy is one of the targets, but I don't know where he's going. Hopefully toward us, that would be ideal. You're, I believe, one of the targets, and you're over there. You're getting followed, though, which is not ideal. Yeah, so these are the two guys I care about. I could always skip the hosts and just kill them both and get out, but I would really like to see if I can get something special. You don't see anything. That's cool. You're still going in a square over there, and then does Alto come toward us? Nope, he goes the other way around. All right, it's going to be a bit then. It's fine, though, I think. Want to be a little cautious around initiative and getting spotted and stuff, so I'm going to keep putting people into corners. Yep, simply standing there is going to be safe for you. And I think, yeah, let's go around the left-hand side to start things out. Get into this host and turn off a lot of devices. I think that'll actually work out okay. I wish you could yield more than you currently did, because you could grab this and not be worried about it, but I don't have that ability. Now, do I want to generate one tally and pull someone over here? Not really, no. But I also don't want to waste all my action points. So I could have tried to play my turn a little bit better and have Liliana get the chance to do stuff. But ultimately, Remake doesn't have any bonuses to give out. And so I think Anarchist just says, you know what, screw it. I'm going to generate one tally. I'm going to hide, I don't know, here or something. But if this guy gets pulled, I'm really sad. Yeah, I can hide under the camera and I'm pretty safe. Well, not even that's true. I can get pretty far up, though, I think. I'm going to take a risk here. This is maybe not a good risk, but I'm going to get myself inserted right here. Oh, they can see you? Oh, that is not ideal. If I duck, I'm really exposed. I have to, like, rely on you guys not moving, which I don't think is sane. I'm just going to stay ducked here under the camera. This is not really at all ideal. But it's too late to change anything about that one. Thankfully, she snaps in all the way up there, which is nice. And I can get Liliana to get pretty far up, which is good. I should throw a look ahead down now that we can get quite a lot of info on these guys. Okay, you're going to head toward, which is fine. You guys aren't really going anywhere, but if you're going to spend... I mean, probably at 5 AP, you'll notice me, and that'll be too late. So, unless you're going to share alert status with somebody, which seems pretty unlikely with how far away these guys are, it'll be okay. So you should be fine. And then if nobody's running up here, she can pretty safely go somewhere like this and not get spotted. So off you go. We have enough info to know that we're pretty chill. And yeah, I kind of wish I had some other stealth tools. I wish I had a Vanguard or an EX. EX would have been harder. I don't have good shadow angles here, but Lure would have been nice for sure. You're going back our way, but we've already moved. You still do nothing. This seems pretty reasonable to wait for this guy to have his turn, and these two as well. So let's wait. You are heading my way. You don't see me yet, but yeah, you're fine. Might have two guards to kill here, as we don't have Power Slice, and this guy might share Alert with this guy. We can probably get enough debuffs going on that we'll be okay, but it's not going to be the easiest. I'm expecting this guy to turn Alert, by the way, and have to fight for our lives. But I think we'll have enough stuff to do okay. But you should almost certainly see me and turn Alert by the end of it. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have you knock this camera out, and you do not have any attack angles here that are good. So if I attack, it's with an Urban Assault. And that's going to be quite loud. I can go here, and I can shoot at this guy. We can't stop you from seeing anything unless I throw a smoke grenade. Which is not the end of the world, but it's a real thing. And then we know you're useless. And we know that you're also supposed to be useless. I mean, Anarcha's going to get a good start here. Iota's going to be very hard to kill. And this guy's going to turn when he hears gunfire, which is also a little dicey, but I think we'll be okay. For now, let's leave her there. That's fine. We're going to have Accountant make this kill easier. I think I want to... Yeah, and I can't have Remake really delay anymore. So actually, one thing I can do is I can power slice, or I can rewind Anarchist to give her power slice back sooner. It'll also give her Silent Stalker back, which will also give her some more damage on the opener. Oh, actually getting Berserk Haze back is also good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to run up here. Right here, I have line of sight on you. You're going to turn alert, which is fine. I have a chance of getting some crit going. I'm going to buff you up. And then you have your tools back. I have a 55% chance of critting you, which would be ideal. Nope. Darn. You should do... Yep, you're actually walking away. That's just fine with me. And Anarchist should have a solid start here. So... I could slash slide, which actually... I think not a terrible idea. Gives me an opening hit here. I want to make sure I'm in range afterwards, and I will be, so that's fine. Did not shred. Not the end of the world, though. This guy does not see me as I'm ducking behind this. He will see the corpse, though, and that will, you know, change things a little bit. I could have Silent Stalkered first for that. That would have been maybe a good idea. I should still power slice this. I want to cut your armor down. There we go. That's going to make Claw Kill pretty much a guarantee. Let's go for it. Hit 1. Hit 2 is likely to kill. We get it. You found a corpse. Am I willing to try for this? So I can't do much here. So Hyper VCAP seems not even that useful, in that I'm not going to get to go that far. But what I would be able to do is I would get Silent Stalker plus 1 hit. Chance of shredding is about 50%. Which I may or may not be willing to risk. Your initiative roll is really bad, and Remake goes before you. So this would give me 1 attack plus 2 there, and then no... Well, Accountant can maybe get in range to pistol. I think I'm willing to risk it. This is maybe a little silly, but honestly, YOLO. So I'm going to Silent Stalker. Yeah, I for sure run slower when Silent Stalker is on. It's like not close. Okay, for some reason, Silent Stalker like ruins my move speed. Okay, that's a weird bug. Okay, for some reason, Warmachine's Silent Stalker makes me run slower. There's no update to my stat sheet, but I for sure get significantly less distance per AP whenever I use this talent. No idea why. It's like it sets my movement to... Huh. Oh, I guess I like set it to ducking and then... I don't know, maybe I'm just like hard griefing. I could have sworn... Maybe just set these things to like solid lines? Or, I don't know. Either way, I guess I'm hard griefing. This is telling me I will leap out for line of sight here, so... We hope the coin flip works. I could do this for initiative. I mean, what's my min roll going to be? 14? I do want to go early here. These aren't expensive. I think I think I can save it. Intruder. The game lied to me. I hate when it does that. The game told me I would have an attack. Well, I Crimson Vector uselessly. It does almost nothing. I'll debuff you. Great. I really hate that. That's really annoying. Okay. Well, actually, that was a bug. Cool. In In range, attack preview lies. Okay, so try to, yeah. In this case, my movement was in the corner next to where my war machine is, right under the light. The preview on the sword showed one enemy in range. I go there, and she refuses to leap out to attack. Thus, the preview lied. That's really unfortunate. I should have known better. The line was gray, not blue, and that is often the more accurate descriptor. Anyway, she rolled a 17, which is not terrible, although if guards are told to come help, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to yield to see if accountant can get anything done here. It's certainly possible, but this guy is... there's no way he dies. I feel like I almost want to, like, not put more of my people in harm's way and just be like, you spotted one person, everyone else is hidden. It's too late anyway. That's honestly probably the better idea. It's one report of deadly intruders. It's one report of... also, nice file sets here. I don't know if these are the injected ones or not. But one report of deadly intruders and one report of corpses is better than what I currently have. So I think we let our team stay in stealth. I think that is worth it. And we just simply make forward progress. It's 2 events, right? It's you know, 5-ish extra tally. It's 2 events. I think you going to there is... well, if this guy gets turned around, he shouldn't be shot at. This guy's going late at least. Anarchist gets this kill every time. No, I'll just leave you here. Well, I can go somewhere like this and it's probably safe. Let's put her next to the soldier. Okay. Not ideal. Took risks that I really shouldn't have taken. Honestly, the chance of killing him was really, really low anyway. Although if she had gotten the coin flip shred, it might have worked. Body timer is the escalation. That's going to mean... okay, we get Udo and... she. Let's see. So... you are sent. You're really far. You're going to run all the way to here. And then you are sent. You're going to go all the way to here as well. Which means as long as Remake gets somewhere remotely hidden, we're fine. Don't know what you're doing, but Anarchist fights first. And so... I think we can let you do whatever, and it's not a big deal. If you guys run, you're going to get about this far, you're going to get about this far. So standing here is going to be safe on my Cyber Knight. I think everyone is chill right now, so go ahead and... as long as Anarchist can do her job... I guess it's not a hard guarantee that we're successful here. I'm going to... let's see. You go before everyone else on the team goes, so am I worried... that Anarchist can't get the kill? Because if she can't, if she fails, I mean, she has 1,000,000 action points. There's basically no way she doesn't just right-click this guy a bunch and get the kill, so no, we're going to be okay. I'm going to let her solo this, it'll be fine. I don't think we can low roll hard enough to fail to get the kill. These guys are suspicious, that's fine. You're not going to get close enough for me to care. You're just patrolling. And you get this kill every time. This guy is pretty likely to turn around. I know I'm feeling to shred, but like... I'm gonna have the damage. Right here I did. I'm thinking... let's go for the hand blade attack. It's only gonna let me have 1 charge. Actually, I think I get... no, I guess Berserk Haze was already consumed. That's honestly fine. The important thing is I have 4 AP for when this guy probably turns around. You're doing nothing. Alto turns around, finds a corpse. Can't see her for a while. You're going to now hunt. Which way you're going to go? That way? Great. And you couldn't see my team until the very end. Yep, you're on the way up, which we know about. Okay, yeah, you're going towards intruder spotted. That's not a big deal. And that gives me space to work with. You're on the way up, but I'm not too worried about it. When I have you go here, then strike, then keep walking forward. I can manipulate your initiative to be safe. My entire team should be able to end... well, except for one. Most of my team should be able to end this turn in stealth. I think you standing... Let's go you... Yeah, so if you go that way, let's go as far forward as you can. There, a couple of pixels. You're not going to be a real combat threat. You're not going to get to us in time. Let's see. I want to delay, yield, and let Anarchist lead. She has all the shred chance after all. Spending 2 AP to get clearly in range seems fine. I have 3 AP, which is actually getting a little bit low on tools here. We shredded first hit, which is really good news, but I have nothing else to do. I literally can't use AP on anything. So I'm going to wait anyway, because I want to know if there's... Oh, you know what I could have done, and didn't, is marker sights you. I could railgun, but I actually think we'll have the damage with just Iron Grip and trying really hard. First attack comes from stealth, seems pretty good. Yep, that gives me a fat crit. I also get recoup AP, so I can shoot even more. Actually, it's not going to matter because I'm going to have to reload in the middle. But yeah, getting a lot of crits is nice for the damage. Can't do anything but reload, so I guess you should do that. Simply run you straight forward. I don't want to move too far up because I don't want to block my Cyber Knight's line of sight. His initiative shouldn't be a huge problem. Anarchist can't do anything, but at this point I'm actually feeling pretty safe, so I'm going to simply run toward there. Whole team is end of their turn. 100% chance to hit. That's definitely going to kill you. That steamrolls the team. That is the second captain down. And yeah, we have, I guess, a body timer somewhere running out, because I don't think there's anything else that the enemies know about. I'm not worried about you, I don't think, but let's go ahead and hug the right side of the screen anyway. That seems fine. I'm not sure where the other two tally would be coming from. I don't believe anyone heard gunfire. Maybe there is a corpse timing out that I just didn't notice. Couldn't say for sure. This might actually this is probably this timer timing out. Is my guess here. No, wait, no, this one got fully discovered and called out. Did I kill a different guard? Oh, I did. It's this guy's timer running out. That's what it is. Okay, someone's gonna be sent over here. That's fine. No escalation this turn. Okay, you've been sent to go toward that body timer, which I don't know if you're gonna go right or left. Probably right, to be honest. Want to find a way to kill you at some point, but not a huge rush. We've got our 4 kills for bonus XP. We're almost done with our primary objective as well. I'm going to let you move around. I don't think you're going to be a threat to me. Although, actually, I should have thought about this. Should have thought about that. Yep. You were flanking us, and I should have moved my knight. No, I need to move somebody. Okay, you are going that way. That's fine. So we get debuffed. It's okay, though. Accountant is not in range of a lot of people. Everyone who matters, though, is already kind of caught out here, so this shouldn't be too terrible. Railgun seems kind of wrong for how loud it is. I'm going to make too much noise. I'm really tempted to red dot you. Also, getting the kill for Savagery would have been nice there, but don't have it. I'm going to Iron Grip for the pure damage. That'll help. Could probably have Remake help as well. Sadly, don't have marker sights, but I think the melee character is going to have that one pretty easily. Anarchist, I think, solos that. I'm going to red dot you for evasion. Give myself 5% chance to hit. Iron Grip for a little bit more damage, and then slowly but surely, going to try to kill you. I'm going to need help here for sure. And I'm probably going to need my Cyber Knight to do something as well. I'm just going to run back so that I don't know, I think I'm safe to be there. I mean, maybe I stand there instead. I want to make sure also that my Knight has line of sight on whatever she's doing. Let's see. If I want to be safe, and you have a really good initiative roll, maybe I should overwatch this. I have a good initiative roll, as I said. And so I'd start next turn at 15, which is not bad. And if we can't kill you, we can stop you in your tracks. Now, my Knight does have Interference Spike available. But I am kind of feeling like, let's use an Overwatch charge and make sure we're safe. Is like kind of a good idea. Let's also leave you behind cover. Okay, Anarchist probably solos this. Let's just have you run. I mean, that's telling me I have a direct jump. And that would be ideal, because that way I would also be able to grab this box without using up any AP. I think this will leap. Yeah, I'm within 2 meters anyway. This is like, I don't have to leap to get the kill. Let's just go. Oh yeah, that's you dying in... Well, if I get unlucky, not dying in 2. I got really unlucky here, actually, but I can redline again, so my 1 claw attack... Did I glance literally everything? I glanced literally everything. Okay, well, I'm gonna spend 2 AP on this one then. That's wild. You get unlucky sometimes, it happens. You get another railgun. Vulcan punches, I think what he's already got, actually. Yep, alright, well, whatever. You shouldn't be a threat to me yet. Yep, not much happening. Camera's back on. You get 2 strikes here, which is pretty good. I think you getting a chance to shred is also good. But you're not getting... Okay, that just barely is me leaping out to attack. You tell me that's the best pathing I can do, that's fine. You tell me I can leap, I'm within 3 meters against a wall, so that seems really likely. I can active shred, and then I can attack afterwards, so... Could have definitely done probably better sequencing overall. Ooh, 400 damage crit, nicely done. Now there is still a guard... No, actually, yeah, there's a guard somewhere still chasing me down. I think it's you. You're running up for something, and unfortunately, I put Accountant right in the middle here, which means he's going to walk up and see him every time, and he's going to share status. I did not think about his movements. That's pretty bad for me. You're on patrol, and you are going to find more intruders, and I don't think Remake can solo you. I mean, if I get really lucky, I do. I am hidden, so I might stealth crit, but it is by no means a guarantee. I get 2 shots at it. Should I wait to see what Bodo does? No, it doesn't really matter. You're at 17. Liliana beats you, but no one else does. Okay, the play is shoot. If I get lucky with the crit, we're pretty happy on initiative. If I don't get lucky with the crit, 30% chance. 1 time? Nope. Okay. The play needs to be slowing you down then to make sure my team has enough to play around. I wasn't willing to risk going and failing and getting a 14. And this guy being at 17, I could have put him to 15 with look ahead, but that would have been it. Well, actually, if I put him to 15... Okay, if I put him to 15, Accountant could have gone, and it would have been okay. So I take it back. I could have simply gone for look ahead, and I would have been okay. So, my fault. We are going to... Maybe not necessarily going to escalate this turn, as a lot of these timers are slower, but... Unfortunately, now Remake counts as spotted, so I only have 1 hidden merc left. Everyone else is gone from their stealth. I'm thinking I might want to... Well, actually, slowing you down by 2 will do almost nothing. Gives Liliana a chance to act. That might be worth it. I'm going to look ahead somewhere around here. Slowing you down to 20 gives a chance for Liliana, as I mentioned, to do something. And it also means Remake might roll high enough. She didn't. You're walking. At least you're -2 for next turn, but what'd you roll? Not amazing. Escalation. Information known about several intruders. Timers again means just another escalation coming in, not the end of the world. Delta is not woken up. I think actually no guards were sent from what I can tell. Okay, you are going to get close enough to, like, be real. Okay, but you're not going until after Remake goes. Thankfully, I dropped you to 18. Just good enough. We're close to escalating, and it's probably going to happen no matter what I try, so I'm pretty tempted to take these shots here. Like, I think it's very likely I generate 2 tallies somehow. Right, we're gonna, like, someone's gonna see this corpse or whatever, right? Like, that's gonna happen, so I think just kind of going for the damage here seems acceptable. Decent enough. Okay, you're not gonna get anything here. I'm just gonna go ahead and delay you. This is gonna be an easy kill for Remake. Sec AI in your ear. You're on the way. Remake needs this kill. He counts as low cover. Yeah, I get why. I'm going to take a step closer then so I get guaranteed glancing hit. It's going to be 1 AP in, 1 AP out, but I really don't want to fail to get the damage. Actually, this actually allows me to break the cover. Pretty helpful. I'm going to take a step back out. Somewhere around here. We're going to see a corpse reported. Oh, interesting. The gunfire report seems to be getting suppressed by killing one person who's gunfire. Hang on. I think this is what's happening. Gunfire reports appear to be suppressed if you kill one guard who heard the gunfire. I'm not 100% certain of this, but I am pretty sure I'm not getting a lot of my expected gunfire tally. And it seems like it's happening anytime I kill a guard who had heard it. I think that's what's happening. I'm not 100% certain. Either way, let the report go through, and once it does, cool, let's put you back into safety. Let's let these guys run around. At some point, you're going to run my way. You're patrolling up. You found a corpse, and you're not reporting it. Right, we got no tally from that corpse. I don't know why that is. That seems odd. I mean, if you just do nothing, we can just keep moving around the map. If we're getting past everyone, I don't really care. So Gamma might move. Let's go see what he does, but no one else has a turn. So, make my day. Okay, you're walking closer to us. This actually might be worth ambushing you. I mean, this is like kind of my best chance for this. So, you're at 20, and I can't slow you down any further. That's kind of a problem. Okay, you're doing nothing, though, on this coming turn, so I'm kind of down for just, like, taking the reload and ambushing you next turn, and it's a good use of our time. This guy's on the way, but even if you sprint, you're not going to catch her, so I'm just going to take you... Reloading 2 bullets is not the greatest, but I think it's fine for now. Let's move our camera so we don't keep panning into that. Don't think I'm worried about your movements, although it depends on where you go. I'm just going to end like this. Accountant can safely reload his pistol. I'm going to move him near the squad as well. Maybe I should have had Liliana run and just have Anarchy do something slightly different, but... Yeah, I don't know where you're headed, so I should stay somewhere slightly safe with the rest of the team. So being back here is relatively docile. We'll figure it out. We'll have to rush him, but it should be okay. Okay, they've been sent. Fair enough. They actually got good initiative rolls, too. Actually, if they come up the stairs, I can get shot at quite a bit. Okay, so here's the tough part. I almost need a crit for this to go well. I can bump Accountant to 20. So you're at 20. You're still doing nothing. You're at 19, and I know you're going. You're at 20, you're at 15. I can drop you to 13. What I think I want to do is I want to bump Accountant so you can marker sights this guy and give me crit chance so that I can get downer to pop. Unfortunately, if I delay, I have to delay all the way down to 14, which is really not good. But if I drop you guys by 2, only this guy... Yeah, so they're both going. We should let them come up here. So 1, 2... Yeah. Should let them come up here. So I'm going to go somewhere like this. Actually, I should spend with 1 AP to spare so that I can line up the full auto. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I ended my turn instead of delay. Shoot. That's not ideal. This should hit both. My preferred target, though, is going to be the captain. So if I can't hit both, at least I'm going to do the captain here. I don't want to risk... The reason I did this is I didn't want to be in a spot where we had to fight and he couldn't get his initiative correct. Turns out it was going to be okay, but I didn't know that for sure. You're going on 13. You're going on 18, and you're going to see us. In fact, you're going to see everyone. I screwed up. I screwed up. This guy's going to walk up, see people, and Anarchist and Liliana have to, like, one-shot this guy. Again, that's kind of why... Okay, turns out it's fine. So the reason I did this, right, was if I had to separate killing these two guys, this is the guy I needed to kill more strongly. And as it turns out, that's the state we're in. Where this guy is going to walk up, he's going to see our team, and if we don't kill him, when Boda walks up, he shares status and turns alert as well. But if we're far enough back, this guy's going to be all the way up here before he shares status, and we're actually safe. So I'm going to walk back here on Accountant. This guy's still going to come around the corner and right around here see an Anarchist. But right here he shouldn't see her. I hope. Which hopefully he's not close to Bodo to share status, and then we're going to be okay. You're on the way. I believe you're not going to spot my team yet. You're not. Okay, Gamma is going to turn alert, but not until he's close. Oh, that's an Overwatch. Not horrible, though. Well, not completely horrible. You can't see me, and I can break this guy out of Overwatch, which is good news. You get 2 strikes here. Leaving you out in the open seems bad, so it's probably going to be 1 strike and then leave. This guy goes at 13, but Anarchist has Power Slice back and 2 hand blades and can go into red line, and it's likely to go pretty well here. That's 2.02 meters. I don't trust you. Okay, that's 1.85. I trust that. Okay, well, I'm easily breaking you out of Overwatch. I crit but didn't shred. And unless... yeah, an Anarchist doesn't have smoke grenades. So if I strike here, you turn and instantly see me, and there's a good chance you turn alert, and I'm not sure I'm willing to play around that. Obviously, I screwed up by not having you available. She doesn't have any initiative tools, so it would be basically relying on everyone to get the kills here. I could slice again. And honestly, because I kind of need to. Because the guy has to die. I don't... yeah, you're not doing anything. And I think as you turn around, I mean, there is a totally real chance you full auto my team and she gets close to death. But we really need this kill. We really, really need the kill. An Anarchist only gets 1 power slice. So she gets 1 power slice. I mean, it's just not guaranteeing the shred. I think I have to do this. Didn't get the shred there. Wow, it was a glancing hit with marker sights on him. Alright, well, let's see what you got. Slash slide is still down. You know what? I'm really tempted to shotgun to get a better shot at shredding. Also, I think this is a good turn for Hyper-V caps. I'm going to be in some kind of combat. I've got to move forward at some point anyway. This guy's going to turn. Actually, ooh, if I shoot the shotgun, if he turns, does he have direct line of sight? I think he doesn't. I think. Well, let's see. Can I can't tilt really enough. Okay, let's see. If I'm here... yeah, you would probably just see her directly. Although she would auto-duck, right? If he turns over, she would auto-duck, and you have to walk up to see her. So, I think we're okay to try. I think I'm okay to try shotgunning here. It's going to be some more tally. This guy needs to get shredded or I can't kill him, and that's a really big deal for my chances. So, 100% chance to hit. I have 86% chance to shred, and this thing can double shred. There's the double shred. Ah, he didn't choose to turn. Okay. We go again. Again, the shred chance here is amazing. Great. Wow, I only shredded once. But that gives me enough to say, look, I can spend 1 AP on Lumen Spear because I can. It's 1 AP. It costs me basically nothing. Oh, I crit you with that. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that does have good crit chance. I think I'm willing to use a delay here. There's a chance this guy gives me a good shot at doing some stuff. Or I could walk in here and be like, I've got Pain Editor. Try it. That's actually probably better. I don't want to turn this guy alert if I can help it, but I can't help it. Thankfully, Remake rolled well on initiative, but like... I don't want Liliana to die, but her armor sucks. And at least Anarchist is Pain Editor. This guy is just going to turn full alert. There's no way around that one. I think I do what I can to tank these shots. You're just going to be alert. I'm just going to tank this. Right there. Yep. Okay, you're going to be alert. I'm going to get reported. I'm going to delay. We'll see what happens. You're alert. You know nothing. Accountant gets to play the game. Alright, you got anything good? Not really, no. This guy has high armor. Remake has essentially... Well, she has smoke grenade, which is not going to be the end of the world. I can smoke my team and I'll be fine. Clearly can't kill anyone directly. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to take my combat drugs. I'm going to shoot at this guy a couple of times. It won't kill him, but... It's not really a better time for combat drugs than right here. So, take my combat drugs. Iron Grip for pure damage. This guy's not going to die anytime soon, but... There's nothing else going on. What are the initiative rolls? You're at 18 and probably finally coming my way. You're at 20 and I don't have line of sight on you, so there's no point in trying. You're at 13 and everyone but Liliana is going to outroll that. Okay, he rolled a gigantic number, which is good news. I'm thinking we just coin flip the shotgun, and if it's good, it's good. Great, good enough for me. Escalation, sure. But I'm drugged up, so it's going to be okay. Okay, captain and 2 shotgunners. Relatively strong group there. Everyone's going to be sent my way, of course. We had plenty going on. Alright, account, what do you have? Yeah, 0 to hit him. This guy's not going for a while. This guy's going real soon. I can do a short yield and Remake can jump in first. That seems okay. I mean, if I'm here, you're within 14 meters, that is not good. Okay, we definitely should have Remake lead. Yield, don't end turn. Like an idiot. I'm going to hope I get this crit here so that I can give my team some initiative. Otherwise, I have to throw... Ooh, you know what? I've got to be careful. I can't go full auto, or I can't throw smoke. And you know, I maybe should have moved the accountant. No, there's no way I was going to get line of sight. Okay, all I can do then is single target AR shot and then throw down smoke. Actually, does accountant have smoke? Accountant has smoke. Okay, I can go full auto after all. Accountant's going to be my smoke grenadier here. So I'm going to full auto you with hope of triggering downer so that I have time for the rest of my team to do stuff. I think it's my best option. You're not going to turn alert until you're too close or like out of AP. Okay, up you go. Again, accountant is going to have to smoke. I don't have line of sight on him. I thought I did. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe the preview didn't say that. I just like hallucinated. I'm not sure. These guys are going to come toward me though, but we're going to stand in smoke. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm going to go full auto you. Again, we're going to stand in smoke. It's not a big deal. 30% to crit. We got it. We got the shred, which is nice. That buys me some time as these two are debuffed. So you're going. And thing is, when you come around here, you're not going to see Remake because I have cover in the way. So that part's fine. You can end your turn. I think no one else has smoke, though. This guy's the only guy with smoke. You're going after my team, and you are not going after... Well, you're going after Anarchist, so Anarchist is to get that kill. Which means you should go for probably this kill, and Anarchist goes for that one. I'm going to reload... I have enough accuracy here that I'm going to shoot, then reload, then keep going. Actually, no, I can shoot, reload, shoot, and it's fine. 84. 91. And then I'm really just betting that Anarchist cleans up. But I think it's incredibly likely the guy with no armor gets cleaned up by Anarchist there. 41 to crit. I haven't gotten any yet, and I still don't. That's actually really too bad, because it means there was going to be some guards getting kind of closer. Yeah, you're investigating. You shouldn't be able to see me, though, right? We're all behind a barrier here, and you shouldn't be getting close enough to turn alert. You indeed didn't. All right, Anarchist, your time to shine. Let's turn off vision cones. Okay. Well, if I put you here, you're pretty clearly in range to attack. Yep, that's going to be solid. I'm thinking... I already have redline on, so I don't need to go for claws. I'm probably going to do a basic attack first. Ooh, you almost saw me. That was a little dangerous. I'm fine, though. Yeah, I'm going to try to save a little bit of claw cooldown. If you die in 2 hits, I should save AP instead. Do I have Berserk Haze back? No, I don't. I want to have at least 2 claw charges so that next turn... Like, two claw charges for next turn. See, I'm just going to take this strike. The reason why is I want to have enough claw charges that... okay, yeah, you would see me. You go at 7. This guy's going to run up, but he might turn alert. And these guys, if they run up, shouldn't turn alert either. But if you run, right, this is your walking speed, but if you're running, you're going to get in range. So I want to go here. I think I cross fast enough that it's not a problem. Then I hit crouch and I claw, and you should die. Okay, I'm in range with 4 AP. That's telling me it'll work, although I'm not sure that's going to be true. This shouldn't count as getting spotted. Yep, now I'm hidden. We should crouch again. Was I? Okay. But yeah, if I'm crouching, I'm not seen. And then I want to get back to safety. I think there is actually okay. I'm pretty well hidden. Liliana might get spotted by this dude, but it'll be a little bit harder for him to see her. Still could happen, though. Maybe I should stand here instead. That's not going to be in vision for very long. That's vision for very, very little. But I'm scared of going too early. Let's see. My CK has had her turn. She rolled a 20. That's not the highest. She only has interference spike next turn. I don't know if I should leave Anarchist out in the open like this. She does have Pain Editor. And she's had a Delta, but Accountant's pretty late here. And even slowing Delta wouldn't be enough. She doesn't have look ahead either. Yeah. So Accountant's definitely late. Should let this guy run toward us and be useless. I'm thinking let's spend AP running backwards. This guy has a chance at making real contact. These guys don't. If you run, though, I'm going to be sad. Let's hope we're okay. We'll delay for now. No reason to run this. Yeah, he's sprinting. He's going to be closer than the prediction said. Oh, he barely can't see us. That's kind of fortunate. These guys can't make it either, but he might outroll the team. The -2 there is very helpful. Okay, Liliana is a GTFO. That's telling me she can make it. She has a smoke, and I'm really tempted to use it. If I delay to 1 initiative, I can be sure if remake needs a smoke or not. Your running shouldn't put you around the corner yet. Oh, it did actually. He's going to turn alert then. Shoot. But you should be low on AP. Okay. Anarchist is fine. This whole squad is alert. We're going to play in smoke and sort it out later. Let's bring the whole team back because it's just combat now. Doesn't matter if you hear me. Also, we're sadly at exactly initiative, or exactly escalation here. Yeah, so whole team is spotted now. I don't care if you're only suspicious. Nothing changes here. Remake did win on initiative here, but like, she only has the interference spike and everyone else goes next, so this is not it. It is full auto assault rifle time. Just gonna throw bullets into the ether because whatever. I guess we try to hit the guys who don't count as low cover. Let's focus mostly on, yeah, it's like, you count as low cover, you count as obstructed in optimal range, you count as low cover, you're only obstructed. So ideally it's hitting these two guys. Okay, I don't care about being seen. Right, doesn't matter. What matters is actually being able to use my sword in a little bit. And aiming at these two only, because they're actually easier to hit. Full auto once, then smoke. That should be fine. Smoke costs 2. I'm spending 1 to move. The gun costs 3. I actually might not be able to catch them, only those two in the cone. Yeah, it's going to decide who the 2 closest ones are. So I'm going to go to 3 targets. That way I can at least get 2 bullets on these 2 guys. And then it is what it is. This guy's at 38. This guy's at also 38. I guess I'd want more bullets towards the captain, so it's this. Yeah. We aim at these 3. It's my best chance to get hits. Again, I'll have 2 AP left for a smoke grenade. I should get, on average, I should land 2.6 bullets. 2.7, actually. I got 2 bullets. One of them shredded, which is not bad. I'm now going to smoke for the team. I think aiming toward the back here... Actually, I'm not sure. Which way should I aim it? I think toward the back makes sense. Doesn't really matter. Put it there. We'll move as we need to. Reports of intruders. Escalation. Is it going to be boosting the guards? It is body timers. Okay, we're going to get another escalation. And turns out we're only going to run one mission in this episode because it's a long mission. Yeah, managed to not play around him getting up to the barricade and seeing over it while running. So Remake was very much exposed. Do I need to do any rewinds on anybody? Eh, you have 4 charges of that. You have slash slide back now. You're fine. Yeah, these guys are... Well, that doesn't matter too much to me. This guy is a weak guard, but I feel like you taking the shot... Taking the attacks here seems worthwhile. Before he goes anywhere else. This is just cleanup. Strike 1's pretty solid. Strike 2 has a chance at killing. It does. We're huge. How have you delay for now? These guys are, of course, not going to... Yeah, it's going to Overwatch cone me. Which makes sense, to be honest. What else do they have to do? They've also all taken cover, which makes a lot of sense. I'm thinking we're going to go for the exit here. Because getting out to fight them sounds miserable. I guess one thing I could do is get my smoke up even closer and try to break them out. Problem is, I can't get in a spot... Well, okay. A couple things that I could have tried to do. If I had a Cybersword with a lot of points in Shielded Rush, it could break some of the Overwatch here. So pretty far in talent, though. It's not really going to happen. I could throw a smoke grenade up here and make more progress with the melee characters. Anarchist could get some things done. Problem is, though, a lot of my characters... Yeah, only 2 of them can even use melee, so it's going to be a lot of dead weight for a while, and these guys are rather tanky. I guess you've been shredded, so you're pretty killable, but the rest of these guys are kind of tough. I guess the play probably is... Screw it, let's throw smokes. What else we have? Marketplace is up next turn. So if I run up to here, I can throw smokes and get my team some more space. I need to block line of sight enough that my team can run forward, of course, but if I go here... Now, I have smoke still on my knight, so I can still do this and it's okay. And in fact, if I clip these 2 with the smoke, and I don't clip him, I can still use guns on the other one. So this ideally should work. We're going to take the risk and find out. But this should block both of you from doing anything. Although what I didn't think about is your line of sight. But it looks like it's playable. So it's telling me I'm not getting shot. If I'm wrong, it's really bad and my guy dies. This would allow me to take a shot. I mean, the initiative is too good, though. Does this even make sense to do? Am I even being smart here? You have interference, but I can drop 1 initiative here. Or drop 1 Overwatch here. Like, is this even wise? Like, what am I getting out of fighting these dudes? I mean, it would be getting access to the hosts into their boxes, which I want. I should be smart instead of stupid. I should just run into the smoke and then run to the exit. I just don't know if I'm actually safe or if I'm going to get killed. I don't think I get 1 shot if they can Overwatch me, but I really think that they can't shoot. I really think we're okay. And their Overwatch cones are broken. I really believe that. I don't know for certain. I can't guarantee that Remake also goes early, but she should have Downer, right? Okay, I'm going to send him out as bait. Let's find out. I'm fine. I'm going to yield. If Remake crits, by the way, Downer breaks Overwatch. So I'm going to run up here. I'm going to full auto this dude who well, he actually might count as in smoke. I didn't check. And if he does count as in smoke, then I can't do anything at all. But I'm going to see if he does or doesn't count. He doesn't count as in smoke. Great. Let's hope I crit. Yep, that's Downer. That breaks all of their Overwatches. Wait, excuse me? Downer does not remove Overwatch as it says in the tooltip. If it... only referring to the primary target, I shot them. They definitely already lose Overwatch. This makes me quite sad. This screenshot should be very apparent of what I mean by this. You have Downer and are able to shoot with Overwatch. Not cool, game. Anyway, the initiative rolls all suck, so I'm not going to be worried about that one. I guess we just take the shot here because I can. 76 damage crit, sure, it's something. Accountant can... Ooh, yeah, very high to hit now with everything else stacking up. That's kind of nice. 29, whatever. Yeah, with my team winning initiative, I can simply run forward. This smoke is blocking... Well, I'm worried that you can actually see that. So I'm going to keep hugging this back wall here. Because I'm pretty afraid of that Overwatch cone. Yeah, slicing up exactly this angle. Which I'm pretty sure it can do. That much running should be fine. If I'm there, this attack should work. Although, ideally, I attack someone with higher quality armor than this dude. Although, yeah, ideally, I attack someone with higher quality armor. But I can't do that without getting more spare AP. So I think we just do it this way anyway. I'll go a little bit shorter so I don't have to lurch out to attack. This should work. You're in smoke and can't shoot literally at all. Yep. Strike one, looking decent. Okay, well, you're definitely not Overwatch anymore. I don't have Redline active right now, so it's definitely Handblades. That's a great crit. That's Redline back. Let's give him the move point to actually run at this guy, although I'd love to bypass you. I can, but I'm not in an immediate rush to do so. Yeah, you have an initiative roll of 9, so I don't really care. If I stand here, I'm in range of both of you. That seems kind of nice. I want to shred both of you as well. Again, I'm in smoke, so I'm safe. I think knocking this guy out of the Overwatch cone just gives me some peace of mind. I should active power slice you. Nice. It's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Well, I think I want to wait for my claw attacks to come back. Like, use 3 attacks when I can shred somebody even lower, so... Not in a rush here. We are escalating. It is reinforcing the exact same spot, which kind of sucks. I'm in smoke for a couple of turns. This is also a slightly easier squad to deal with, but still kind of sucks. Remake needs to break somebody out of Overwatch. That's going to be that guy. Killing him is going to be kind of tough here, I think. Still, though, I need to break you out so that my War Machine can run you down. Pistol here seems pretty decent. Steamroll should buff the team. I think I'll have enough damage. It's going to be kind of close. Okay, that crit helps a lot. Now I have the tools I need. I think even if they sprint all the way forward, they can't see me through smoke, so I'm going to leave Remake here and let her react. Everyone has basically no initiative now. With everyone hiding in smoke, I'm going to have Liliana kill this captain. I'm going to have my War Machine kill you. Kill that dude. You have 2 AP. That should be enough to like play reasonably. I'm going to active power slice and then just keep going. This should work out okay. This smoke lasts for, I believe, all of next turn as well. Active slice was okay. Got the kill. We love that. Your ragdoll, I probably still get seen outside of smoke. It's not the end of the world, though. Short yield. Go, Anarchist, go. There's your vision codes. I'll spend 1 AP to get here. And I should be able to spend 1 AP to get there. Can I get farther up? Not safely. Okay. Run to here seems fine, although I'll probably duck further in if I can. Farther in, I believe, technically. You have armor. I can get through it, though. Put you there. Let's have you crouch. You can hide from those guys. Coin flip to shred. Coin flip to shred. Coin... Let's see. I'm already red line, so I don't need to go for claws here. Down you go. I'm tempted to not spend the move point, but I have a chance of getting spotted. Actually, you know what I could try to do? You'll see me for too little time. I'm pretty sure I can safely stand in that smoke again, and it'll be okay. And that should be fine. Yep, you don't see me for long enough. Alright, let's go let them all have their turn. We can all delay down to initiative 1-ish. You are useless, we take that. You are on the way up, and probably going to see smoke and be mad about it. You found a corpse? Okay. Please come right next to my team. Yep, you can't see me. I was right about how far you could go. And you're going to get, like, here-ish? Ah, no, I was right. It was right there. Oh, no, yep, you're going to get here-ish. Oh, farther than I thought. Well, that's looking pretty good for me. Hey, Anarchist, want to kill some people? Probably, right? I can't slash slide because... oh, no, slash slide does work, but I can't get her. So to me, it's not worth the cooldown. No one can shred this. I'm tempted to not get in combat right now, since this way I can block an escalation, but I do get free hits this way. I think the free hits are worth it. It's only 2 tally anyway. Clawing you at 69% armor. Well, I can get 1 for free. And then I'll wait for the cooldown otherwise. You still can't really fight. I'm pretty sure smoke... yeah, I mean... I smoked on different turns. So until this thing drops, I know this thing has another turn. Accountant can't really play right now. I'm thinking... marker sighting the 3 of you is pretty worthwhile, though. Ducking around this way. Actually, ducking to here seems pretty correct. I mean, he really can't do anything at all. So at some point I want to run toward these, but for now all he can really do is be mostly useless without any melee weaponry. So you're just going to be done. You rolled pretty well. Okay, so I need... if I drop you guys... yeah, I can't drop you enough to have Anarchist go first. So... yeah, you have to... I just have to let you hear me. It's okay, it's only 1 tally, right? I want them to not both hear me, though. Ooh, can I not? Okay, if I run... wow. Yeah, this is a little awkward. Liliana goes before Ro and... okay, you know what? Actually, no. Look at how it'll work here. I'm gonna drop you guys by 2. I min-roll above Ro and Beta. So I can stand here and not worry about it. Anarchist can kill Beta, and Liliana can kill Ro. I'm going to leave my initiative here at 15, in case Liliana fails his kill somehow. I mean, she shouldn't, but in case she does. That way I can run into smoke if needed. I'm going to use the 1 AP as 1 initiative. So he's been woken up and told to go act. Of course, there's violent intruders, makes total sense. But no escalation. He might turn alert. He actually doesn't have line of sight, so he can't. Finds a corpse, whatever. We're escalating. He's going to start hunting. No, he's not. Okay, Liliana. Okay, you've got to come down here to get this one. I guess you got to crouch. Yeah, 2 hits isn't the most. This kill is actually a little bit unlikely with only 2 hits. So you are not likely to get this kill. You might if you get lucky. We do have some crit chance here. 38%. Ooh, there we go. Leave you here. Remake is... well, remake should be safe. I don't care if this dude hears footsteps. He's dying to Anarchist every time. Or almost every time. Whole team is in smoke. We're safe. You can simply go for a bunch of shreds here and it should be fine. A bunch of attacks, I should say. Hit 1. Hit 2 is a crit. And you're dying to claws now. I would like some free action points. Great. Free action points acquired. Let's go do stuff. We can finally move around the map. Don't need to ambush you. I think we can get around you. You rolled an 18. I don't really care. Let's go get some loot boxes. Yes, there's going to be an escalation. Yes, it's almost certainly reinforcements. That's fine. Let's go grab our loot boxes. This is going to take a while to clear this whole map out. But we're on the way. We've got a job to do. Generating more tally. I don't really care. So we got to knock some of these laser gates down. Actually, doesn't even matter that much. Yeah, just going to spread out and do stuff. It'll be fine. It'll almost certainly be fine. Maybe it won't. Whatever. Liliana, if she runs, gets hurt. I don't want to drag him toward my team if I can help it. So you're going to duck that way. Get a couple pixels. There we go. And then I'm going to use these action points to reload for now. So I rolled an 18, which isn't exactly low. But I think we're fine. Looks like motion detectors cannot detect if it's smoked. That actually makes sense. Alright, gonna try to clean up the hosts now. Escalation. Okay, they're pretty far, but they're gonna get sent my way. I mean, I can get through this all. I think it's, yeah, it's gonna cost me like 30 minutes of my life, but I want all the boxes, so I'm gonna do it. Packet loss is actually gonna save me AP long term, I think. It didn't really, but it lets my Cyberknight run farther as well. Alright. We are finally in with our rookie hacker. This is where we know we're actually going to clear this node out. It's already here. I'm going to go ahead and pop that early. Hard shell overclock. Load a lot of the things. I'll load traps early. AP cost, no big deal. Okay, there's going to be some stuff there. That's going to be annoying. I'm going to spoof for escalations now. Also, I'm tempted to null op some stuff. I will get null op back. These things have too much health to die to null ops. There's no point. We'll load spoof, and then it's now harmless. It's fine. I didn't take any damage yet. This isn't going to hit me, but I have a bunch of deck armor. It's not going to hit that badly. Down you go. Down you go. Scan. Scan 2 of 2, so we're good. AP, then connection. I have 15 AP. That's not going to line up with everything that I'm going to do. So we're just going to go here. And we'll deal with this yet again afterwards. It's fine. Spoof blocked the first escalation. That's nice. It's fine. Alright, where you headed? You're headed away from me. You love to see it. Did manage to outrun my Cyberknight, but she was behind cover, so it wasn't going to be a big deal. Don't know where these guys are headed. I should wait. They don't get all the way through here on their own turn, so I should just let them see what they do. You're on patrol, nothing special. Okay. Could try to drag one to the red dot at some point. In fact, you can't do anything special, so I'm just going to have you trigger some tally. It's fine. It's 1 tally. No, it's 2, right? Yeah, it's 1. Okay. Sure, whatever. Okay. You were told to walk. You're just on patrol. I'm going to yield so that remake can knock this camera down and give me some space. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to kill that camera. I'm going to let my Wireghost grab that. Actually, what does this touch? Yeah, not that camera, but it does touch these laser gates, so hopefully we get there in time. Can pretty safely run you forward, not worry about it. Anarchist should be fine to grab this and get back out. She is, in fact, fine to do that. Not bad. This guy's really far. I think I have the space to reload my shotgun. Great. And then I think hiding down here is acceptable. This guy's going to come down at some point. These guys are going to be much slower in their patrol, so waiting and ambushing seems fine. No escalation. Orders received. Okay, they're going to come down as well then. Fair enough. Still, though, where everyone is seems fine for now. We should all count as pretty well hidden. If they run, they're going to be right on top of them. If they don't run... Okay, you're... Oh, you went to that. That makes sense. Okay. I need to load scan. Need to deal with this stuff. Triggered and harmless again. You love to see it. Unload, 10 damage, not a huge deal. Scan again. This is all fine. Again, I can load stuff and it's safe, so that's also fine. We've got damage to connection, then can't connect out. I scan and I find even more of the same, so let's keep going. Unload on any action. We scan. What do we get? Let's scan a second time. If you load a program, probably have to deal with that, actually. Program loading blocked. I do need to do that to handle the active ice on these, so sadly, gotta get through both. take my download, load all 3 things. SCU, I don't know, but I know there's a CPU right there. Let's hope this is security control. That would be ideal for me. If you load a program, okay, damage cybernetic any action. Security controls found. I'm skipping this so I can go to security right now. On any action, that's kind of annoying. If you use a program, deals 10 damage, causes stress. Well, we take it, we take it. Remote controls blocked. Laser mesh 1, meh. Okay, so yeah, I don't care about 1 and 2. 3 kind of matters. 3, 5, 6. And probably not 9. Okay, I only care about 3, 5, and 6. I'm going to go ahead and scan again to make sure there's no other thing going on. Nope, okay. 3, 5. And do I care about 6? No one's going there. No, I got those 2, and that's all I really needed. Because nothing else, well, this might drop for long enough. No, I'm never going through that. I'm going back the way I came, almost certainly. That doesn't matter. That's down. That is already sleeping. That's not going to matter, because we're not going to go through there. We're going to go this way. That never's going to matter. That never's going to matter. Yeah, we're good. We got what we came for. Definitely took some real stress rolls, but it is what it is. Hidden trap. Don't load any programs. Sleaze you. Take 1 download. Connection's getting a little bit lower, but we're okay for now. We can keep making progress. Alright, you did nothing. That's fine. Should wait to see where you go. Also, you barely can't see him. That's kind of lucky, actually. And then you're headed down this way, which is actually kind of good for me. I think I can get to the full ambush. You're going to be like right at the corner. Yep. Okay, does Accountant have anything good? It's not going to get all of you. I should marker sites 1, and then I should have knocked that down. It was a mistake. He might have wanted to go back out. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Yeah, this, knocking down that laser gate, would have been useful. I made a mistake. Either way, let's go make the crits easier. I'm thinking, you're the one with better cover. I'm going to go ahead and make you easier to hit. And then I could red dot you and then run out, and you're just going to kind of run to this corner. It's not great. And again, I'm just generating more, security. But I can't do anything about that one. So I'm going to delay till my team has done their job. Well, no, if he gets in range for steamroll, it's kind of good. So I'm going to run to here. Can't fight. It's okay. Really wish I'd knocked that down. My mistake. Remake goes for damage here. This looks pretty good overall. This guy will eventually do something, but he's not doing it right now. We crit. We shred. It's going to make the rest of this a little bit easier. Wow, you kind of suck. But these guys are almost certainly dying. Anarchist, this guy is shredded. This guy is 5 HP. This guy dies in 2 claw hits every time, and she has red line available. So let's get clear within attack range. 1.8 meters. Good enough for me. I'm not going to go any farther. Claw, probably 2 hits to kill. Might need more. Might need 3. That's too bad. Okay, surely I can't fail this kill, right? You have 20 health? Yeah, there's actually no way I fail the kill here. Nice. Don't need to shred you, of course, but we can at least walk here and start striking. Down you go. Quite a bit of tally still from gunfire. It is what it is. I think ducking into this corner is fine. I don't care that the camera sees me. I don't think I'm too worried about him. Going that way is a little bit more dangerous. Let's not do that. But you're going to be fine here, I think. My hacker should be safe. No one's going to be around there. And then, yeah, we'll have to send her back to knock this stuff down because, yeah. He's going to go here unless he does something else with the sec AI. We're probably going to escalate reinforcements. We are, but they're far. We should be okay to get the War Machine to grab this and get out. They're all being sent towards the new stuff, which makes sense. Should still be able to navigate this. Should let everyone take their turn. I'm pretty safe for now. You're hunting. Yeah, you're not going to do anything new until you're done hunting for a while. I'm going to go back down and turn this stuff off. I'm definitely making some mistakes, don't get me wrong. Yeah, so I need to get rid of first pressure plate and last laser wire. That's this guy. Yep. Okay, well, could have done that on the previous turn, and that would have been better for me. Too late now. Gotta load these. Connection out down to 30. We're okay for now, but it's getting a little tight. Make sure there's no downloads here, so I'm not going to go to the CPU. If you download any action, download, download. These are mine, and because this must be the CPU, because we scanned here, and because we use leverage to know that this isn't a download node, we're good. You've already had your turn. Should let everyone else move around, but I'm going to want to get, you know, down here. I'm going to get the Cyberknight out of the way first. But, yeah, I can make some tally there, and it's not the end of the world. And we can try to clean up. I think we can still leave you here, and it's okay. These guys are very far from you. Off you go. Yeah, you're going towards the team, which makes sense. You're going towards the team as well. Still, it's fine. You're going that way, which is actually good for me. You're going towards red dot. Oh, I meant to move my Cyberknight, so I had room for Liliana to move. Too late. Move you as far forward as I can. And I'm still going to go greed for that host. One tally there is not a big deal. Let's see. You guys... your initiative is actually pretty good as well, which is a little scary. You won't see me for a bit, but eventually you will see me, and that's a little scary. If I I don't want to get seen with the camera either. If I go here and then duck there, I'm probably not getting spotted, but... Man, the fact is, this guy just, like, can't use his railgun for anything. If I go all the way back here, how safe am I? Honestly, pretty safe. I feel like I don't get spotted there, although someone is going to be going towards his camera. That pathing is faster than that pathing. One of them is going towards his camera. And whoever is, depending on the ordering, when you're going earlier, yeah, you might turn someone alert. If I'm back there, I feel safe. Let's get the pixels right there. That should be pretty safe. I'm willing to risk that one. Anarchist is 1,000,000 AP. Can I actually let him grab this? She can go solo this guy. And then come back. That way I can fight in here together. Apes together are strong. Something like that. Pretty solid. Getting a lot of these Dr. V chips, which is nice. Move you toward the loot box. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to maximize pixels here. And then how far can Remake go? Pretty far. Don't want to get seen by the camera, so let's loop around that a little bit. But otherwise, I'm thinking... Yeah, hiding against this wall is acceptable. Probably should have used look ahead before I went all the way up there. I want to know which one's going where. You're the one investigating that way, and then you're going along the side. So you're going to, like, just walk this way and end your turn. This guy's actually going to spot us, but shouldn't have the ability to act much. We escalate. Please don't be combat drugs. Although if it is, I would honestly deserve it. Body timers again. Okay, cool. You're on the way, but of course we're long gone. Although we are coming back at some point. So we have 2 boxes of 1 host left, right? We're getting there, but yeah, it's a long mission, that's for sure. Not too worried about you. You're going late anyway. Accountant could Overwatch, but it's a big AP cost. I think we'll just make sure you're tucked nice in the corner. Not too... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4... He's going to have to spend 5 AP before he sees us. He won't have anything to do except maybe Overwatch. And someone can break him out of that one. Surely somebody can. Yeah, she's got interference spike. Okay. You shouldn't see anything. But you are getting towards my hacker. You're okay for now. You're hunting for a while. I'm still not worried about you. You're going to be late to the party, but it's fine. You're finally hunting. We bought some space, though, which is good. And yeah, you're going to be stuck here for a while as well, so I'm not too worried about it. then you will see me, but have no AP left. Oh, no, you stopped short because of the corpse? Still that you're out of AP? Yep, that's fine. Alright, well, let's see. Initiative rolls don't look that good. Accountant does not have marker sights. I do have Steamroll, but not Downer. So, I do want to shred some armor, though. Let's see. I think I'm not going to have that much to do with that. So, yeah, you're going to hear the gunfire, and I can't do anything about that. It's fine, though. You're still dealing by... Wow, you're still dealing by Downer somehow? That's wild. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyway. Full auto hear this guy hearing gunfire, it's fine. We're actually going to over-escalate anyway. So, go here. Full auto, hope we get something kind of nice with this one. Yeah, we got the shred, that's what I wanted to see for the most part. I'm going to yield to see how Accountant does. Iron Grip's kind of free here. Don't get much more than that. Inside optimal minus 9% kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Take your reload, keep trying to get the kill. Okay, you're quite low. Liliana wants to get toward this host, but first needs to kill these guys. Range is not ideal here, so I'd like if you could get a little closer. Going from there is almost certainly an improvement. Obstructed minus 10. Okay, let's get you even closer then. I mean, I'm not doing anything else with my action points, so... I mean, I want to get the host eventually, but for now this is fine. Turn vision cones back off. Great. Minus 6 from recoil is not nearly as bad as everything else was. How did you miss 6 bullets at 60% to hit? I mean, 0.4 to the 6th is a tiny number. That's got to be under 1%, I think. It's like easily under 1%. That's wild. That should never happen. But this is partially why I delayed her turn so much, because who's got the better initiative? I mean, you're at 12. You're at 15. That's enough for me to care. I'm going to slow you down to 9. And then I may not get this kill, but no one else is going to be in range to attack me. Even if you run up, you're not going to be a real threat. This guy, yeah, rolls below Liliana, and so she can get that kill every time. So let's just take this coin flip. That's something. We get Steamroll for the team. I do want this loot box still, but I really can't get it right now with where this guy is. So I'm just going to hang out right here and wait. Anarchist can safely grab the loot box. Weapon blueprint that I can't use. Splicer Mina part 2. I've gotten a lot of those, I think. I'm going to trigger multiple cameras. I'm overcapping escalation anyway. Doesn't really matter. I can't quite get to 30, I don't think, so I can't get to... I'm not willing to risk being up here. I just got to roll a 14. What's your min roll? 10? Okay, let's not risk it. But yeah, I'm not going to go to 30. I'm going to 29. I can't retrigger a camera. The same character can never do that. Escalation is still not reinforcements. Thank you very much. There's just enough guards on the map that we're okay. But, of course, guards going to be sent toward me because, well, of course they are. Ideally, Liliana does not have to act. He's going towards one of the other escalations or hunting around the corpse. You're on the way, but actually going toward me. Found a lot of corpses. Sure. Remake, I think... You going for this is fine. Actually, I think it's better if Accountant goes for it. He's already buffed. Remake should try to ambush this guy. Anarchist can ambush with me. And Accountant, like, can't fail this with a bunch of pistol shots and steamroll on. So, I'm going to let those guys run around. Yeah, you're on the way up, and we should be able to ambush you, no problem. Yep, that was the plan. You're going to run towards the host. You should be relatively safe there. So, let's put you at it. Actually, you know what? Oh, shoot. I don't have... Oh, it's one turn away. Well, you're going to load some programs to do nothing on your first turn, basically. Not the end of the world. Actually, I'm really tempted to knock this down. I can generate no tally this turn. I'm going to packet loss and try to not get corpseified. Not generate any tally. Accountant kills Mago. I can't see how he would fail. Can't connect. It's fine. Double active there. I'm going to drop this and wait. It's actually is a different host. Yeah, different host. It's fine. Don't have any more leverage to use. That's okay. Yeah, we can deal with this. We can load anti-trap. I can overclock hard shell, and then if I need to rewind, I can. On a future turn, you're fine. Accountant, I don't know how he would fail this. I am at guaranteed glancing hit. I have multiple attacks here. If I need to marker sites towards the end and then like put you in Overwatch, I can. In fact, I could Iron Grip for bonus damage. That actually is feeling a little worthwhile. Just to really cement that I need this kill. Yeah, because we're getting glances like that. If I glance again, I'm going to marker sites. What the fuck? Okay, please tell me you actually get this kill. Honestly, way too difficult. Well, you can't do any reloads. I think you running up and having this guy hear you is not a big problem. Although I want to be somewhere where I can maybe support my team. There's only one box to grab, so we just need to kill this guy and then get back out. So I think you standing here is fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, this camera's going to see us, and we're not going to be able to break. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I have scramble. That's huge. Okay. I scramble. I yield. You do everything you can. I think we burn our last power slice here. That seems pretty worthwhile. I could shotgun, actually. Ooh, shotgun seems pretty good here. 80% to hit, and it's 86. It's like, yeah, it's just way more shreds here. We only got one shred. That sucks. There's the double shred we were looking for. I might as well eye laser you because it's a spending of 1 AP. We get some crit chance here. And... oh, nice! Nice. Okay, there was a thing for a while where... they changed this recently. I didn't mention it. I'm 90% sure. They... unless all... what's it called? Cyber weapons count as a shared weapon space, because normally you don't get focused fire if you like melee strike hand blades, but it seems like Lumen Spear counts as focused fire for hand blades, which honestly I'm down for. Just not what I expected. You're not gonna quite get the kill. That's okay. Remake assuredly has this. This guy has basically no armor. I can go here. I mean, I can't shoot with nothing, so I have to go to somewhere like... let's be within 6 meters so I get guaranteed glance. Yep. What's the mid-range? 4. Yeah, it's actually walking to 4 meters is correct here, by the way. Laser wires down end of next turn. That's fine. 4.9 meters is acceptable. That'll count as 4. I get 2 shots here. Chance hit is decent. Good enough. Great. Spend 1 AP walking towards the box. I'm in range. That's mine. Okay, we got our first E-rifle. Nice. We can put that on somebody. Finally have the red key, which, well, this door isn't, you know, there's something here for us, but at least it's there. That is finally every loot box grabbed, and we're making our way slowly through the host. We get no escalation, and there's no new security events. So they know nothing. We're going to escalate here, but for now we can wait and see what they do. Off you go. You're trying to hunt. Let's wait to see what you do. You're trying to hunt as well. They are thankfully entirely useless. We take those. Overclock, hard shell, disarm. Let's go. Oh, and spoof. Here we go. You'd love to see it. Another trap here. If you load a program, that got woken up by everything else, so I gotta knock you down. Actually, didn't have to. I don't care about these cameras enough to be worth taking the detour, so I'm not going to. This is harmless. I was going to load a program because of needing this, so I'm going to load scan from the outside as well, because this might be a passive thing you can't load. It is. Means I can leave it up. This will be fine. Have to get this one first so I can get rid of the connecting one. It's not the end of the world. The overclock is not the end of the world. Let's start by going this way. We scan for our traps. How bad is it? Not ideal. This one is if you exit, I can kill you late. I lose scan. Not the end of the world. Need to load to get rid of you. 7 tally per action is kind of rough. Let's move. This one's only 6. Not enough AP left to get through this and feel good about it, so I'm going to leave myself here. I've seen this layout before. There's going to be downloads here. This is a CPU. There's going to be an SCU, and we're going to download there. It's worth spending the time to get this. Though I will say, loot quality in hosts doesn't really feel that high. I don't know if they actually nerfed it or not, but physical loot boxes have felt a lot more valuable in general. Like, when I first started playing the game over a year ago, it felt like you should really, really, really clean out the host constantly. And it's felt less true now as they've increased mission money rewards and things like that. Like, they've done a lot of, like, actual tuning. I don't know if they've actually explicitly nerfed hosts, but okay, you can stand there and it's going to be fine, I'm pretty sure. I have really not found a good use for my railgun yet. I'm just, like, pistol only, and that's really not what he's meant to be doing. Whatever, you're done. Anarchist, of course, has not many tools available right now, but if you're there, I mean, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're not going to have any AP to shoot me with. I think I can stand there and I'm fine. We are going to escalate. We'll see where the reinforcements come in from, but with only 2 guards on the map, escalation is incredibly likely. Yep. Oh, they're right there? You're kidding me. That's not good. We can get around them, but it's not ideal. Camera spotted a body. Camera spotted a remake. Okay, we're going to run to the left-hand side. We're going to come down this way and around, then we'll be relatively safe. If these guys move, I'm not happy about it. If I lower you by 2, it's enough to get my team to move. So, yeah, let's run the entire team this way. Liliana should be safe. I should maybe save 1 AP so I can boost if needed. Actually, I should save 2 AP so I can smoke if needed. Going there should be fine. I can smoke if needed, but I shouldn't need to. Ideally, I don't generate the 2 tallies, so I'm going to try to go around the camera as best I can. So 1 AP to there, and then one AP left to there. And then down we go. Anarchist in a similar boat. Spend 2 AP to get there, and then try to come down the steps and join the team. Looks like it's going to be that. That seems fine. Nobody should be finding me here. And we're okay. You're looking around. You're not going to find me, though. It's okay. Iota, probably a similar boat. Okay, turns out you weren't going anywhere useful anyway. Didn't know that, though. All right, more progress here. Tally than AP IMO. First set of downloads found. Let's go. I'm going to load this in case I need it for... well, that's not the end of the world. Actually, it's going to wake... I think it's waking these 2 up. Usually when you see the escalation, it's on the spot you just were. If you download, if you load a program... Shouldn't need to load any programs here, so go there. Gotta knock these back down. Not the end of the world. I lose deception. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. 3 per action is not too bad there. Have to get rid of the program loading so I can get through. Well, passive there is pretty chill. AP then connecting. Scan. Do need anti-passive here. Need anti-trap. Also would need scan, but I can't. Okay, I'm just going to do some risks here. It's almost certainly on download do something. But what if it's not? Okay, it's on download do something. I can't finish the downloads here anyway, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to end my turn here, and then I'll walk up and scan. Like, load, scan, do stuff. Actually, I already downloaded, nothing happened, so I can... Wait, no. Nothing else happened, which means I can simply be here, disarm me so I can disconnect from there. Could have downloaded instead, but it doesn't really matter. And then next turn, just double download and disconnect because there's nothing else going on. I tried the download, and this is the only one that popped. So, we're fine. Next turn, I'm done. You shouldn't need to do anything else special. I'm going to leave you a little bit short so you don't get seen by the camera. I don't think I need to boost her AP or her initiative, but like, to be safe, I'll do it. Shouldn't matter, as I mentioned. And these guys, doesn't really matter where they go. You're not going to find me unless I'm really raw. Ooh, shoot. I forgot. They can look downstairs. These guys could get found. Anyway. Oh, that's on... Okay, whatever. It's fine. That was an escalation, I think. Download, download, done. So the concern is, as this guy comes around, then he's going, like, soon. Remake has interference spike? Good, she does. I'm gonna go part way down and then wait. We might move the camera, might not. This guy is moving. That's good news. They're all going out of the way. That's ideal. I need an interference spike. I mean, this guy could catch me as well, but... Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I can smoke if I need to. You're going away. Great. Lotto might see us. She might not. We'll see what happens. Looking around. Oh, we're so safe. If you go downstairs, I'm sad. Okay, we're fine. There's no way Iota has anything, right? Let's see. Do I have security scramble back? No. Do I have packet loss back? Also no. Kind of unfortunate. I'm thinking the team can walk this way based on the guard movements I'm seeing. You're over there and I'm behind cover, so that should be quite reasonable. We're looking good. Thank you, Look Ahead, for giving me incredible information. You can head off there as well. Looks like that's going to be your maximizing. I did not put Remake in a great spot. This guy goes before she does. If he goes downstairs, she's spotted, and that's me griefing. Yeah, did not plan for that part of it. You're going back that way, but you're not going to see me. That's not the end of the world. Okay, yeah, Beta might put her in an Overwatch trap, and that's going to be a problem. Please don't hunt left. Please don't... Damn it. Okay, you're roll a 16. He's angry. I'm saying we run for it, and he can't shoot us. Dang, I really wish I had just run her on her own turn. We wouldn't have had this problem. Yeah, you're going to turn this way and walk in a straight line. That means you're not going to see me. Everything's going to be fine. You definitely might share status, but at least you're going a little bit late. Everything's going to be fine. There's no problems at all. Nothing's going to happen to me. We're going to be totally okay. I'm not going to lose the game off of that careless mistake. Definitely not. Yeah, see, you're going that way. You're hunting. You are going over there. Right, we knew that. You're fine. You're doing nothing. Great. Liliana gets to play the game. Probably wait until you go ahead and have your turn doing something, or I can try to run my entire team up here. Which I'm actually liking more than doing anything else, so I'm just going to start running my team up this way to bypass all these guards. I understand you could totally share status, but, you know, for now we're fine, right? I should have Remake wait so that she can smoke people if needed. As much as I was getting betrayed by doing that earlier. You're fine. You're running. Do you have Overwatch? Thankfully not yet. Look at that. We're chilling. We're hanging out. We're vibing. We're in our element. He's not going to see me for nearly long enough for me to care. Ooh, 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 ooh. Did not... I mean, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't really matter at all. My team is basically all spotted anyway. I guess a lot of them did decay to hunted. Well, he did anyway. But yeah, this guy's not going to see me for long enough. I don't care. Remake can clearly move on her own. Your vision cone is not robust enough for me to care. And I'm close to the exit now. We're gonna be fine. Might need to throw another smoke for safety, but we're gonna make it out. Did not plan this to be a single 2-hour-long mission, but here we are. That's kind of on me. It's definitely on me for like really not kitting out my sniper well. Okay, you wouldn't have any spare AP if you went for it. My Cyber Knight does have Scramble. Is closer, so likely would be successful there. You're alert. You're alert. Going early doesn't matter here at all. You would make it. Okay, so far everyone on the team could make it. He can marker sites to break Overwatch, by the way. You're on the way up there. Let's wait for the last two to move still. Yep, you're useless. Okay, I believe we checked that everyone could make it no problem. Just for safety and funsies, I'm going to go ahead and knock this thing down to make less tally. We shouldn't need it, but here we are. I'm going to have you stand here. That way, in case I actually do need to smoke for some reason, I can do that. But I believe everyone makes it. And we'll extract one at a time. Off you go. You barely make it, but you do. Cleanly in the square. Okay, cool. You made it out. And honestly, we took no damage. We got every box and every bit of loot. We definitely got security level 13. We don't want to overstay our welcome, you say. Are you sure? Are you sure we don't want to overstay our welcome? I feel like we may have overstayed our welcome. We're getting paid for blood. Don't worry, we spilled a lot. Liliana is called Hardtack. We got some solid bonus XP, including for the handling bonus. Looks like it is not multiplicative against this. It's based off of the base victory reward. Okay, fine. Yeah, we gained our 0.08 power level. Vertigo gets stronger. These were the injected files. I think, sorry, these three were the injected. So we actually managed to get all doctor pieces, which is kind of nice. Actually, no, 4, because we injected, I forget if it's 3 or 4 injected. Who cares? And then pretty solid account rating as well. XP is certainly nice. That is not enough to level up Haze. She's going to detox it, which is cool. Class rating 10. All right, well, I do want to grab these. I want the minus 30 move speed and look ahead. That's going to give me some combat value. I'll leave Rewind where it is, since Rewind doesn't feel nearly as useful if I'm not running a primary hacker. It seems less needed for Wireghost. Wireghost has a lot of charges of their talents, so I'm just going to say, hey, let's grab the minus 30 move speed. This seems kind of interesting. I might end up going for the third charge as well as even more combat dominance, but we'll see. I think it's going to be some useful stuff there. Warmachine goes to 10, has no new talents to learn until 13. I'm thinking these are like, I mean, I learned a talent to get, I mean, I could go here and get, what, 25% Kinetic Pure and 20 crit damage. Problem is going to be really unlikely for crit damage to be that valuable. Because just, I don't have crit chance on this character, really. At 13, I probably will try to get a pulse generator installed and then spend a bunch of talents making my pulse generator better. I'm just going to leave Burn Surge where it is. I don't really feel like taking it. Oh, no. I was going to go and do Cybersword stuff. That's right. I'm going to go make Slash Slide better. I think, yeah, we go here. Again, at 13, I'll go get fitted for one of those, but for now, we're not there. We get 10 on you. Again, 13 is the next talent, which is going to end up being Phantom Slide, so I have to learn this at 12. That's fine, though. Until then, I mean, there's a world where I mean, there's actually a very real world where I look for a re-spec, and I say, you know what, I don't care as much about deck-bending cash burn. I undo these, I mean, kind of like, what, all 4 of these? And I grab Pin Drop Phantom Slide, and I try to be Teleport Guy. This feels kind of appropriate, right? If I unlearn these, right, again, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get a lot of level points back. Spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to go to 5, 6. Probably spend the 7, 8. And then Probably go for the 910 here. Although I also am going to want Spectral Dagger plus value. I'm going to want a lot of token generation. Now, Trapkeeper and Unlink does that for me some, but I probably need Dagger tokens. Going here no matter what. I probably do want to try the +4 here. And then I don't know about the connection repair, really. That doesn't matter much to me, I don't think. This can matter where you're like, oh, I started with, you know, a skipjack, and I'm going to, like, pin drop around, and don't worry, it's safe. I can do this, and I'm going to get connection back. There's, like, a world where that's good. I'm going to try moving around and dropping cash burn deck bending. It's felt pretty good, but now that I have enough points to spend, I can try something else. Oh, I forgot. I can't get Trapkeeper without going up somewhere else. Okay, shoot. Gonna start here. Going up for Phantom Slide makes sense. Going up for Unlink makes sense. Going up for Pin Drop makes sense. I've got 12 to go. I can skip this node. It's a little bit... Oh, I guess I could have skipped this one instead and gone this way. I didn't actually count how many IO gains I got. I only need 1 IO gain, and I grabbed 2 already. So technically, I think... Well, I've got to go this way anyway. But yeah, instead of grabbing this node, I could have grabbed this node, which is probably superior. There's no way, like, looping up then down is correct, so... Yeah, I think the correct pathing is actually skip this node, and it's connect through here, because, again, I only, to my recollection, only need 1 IO node, and I've got it already, so... I'm gonna do this just to, kind of feel out what it's gonna look like. As much as I want more Phantom Slide charges, and they are good, I've got to make sure I've got everything else I need. I don't need this stuff too badly. I don't need the 3rd charge that badly either. I do want the 2nd Unlink charge for sure. Just makes this thing almost twice as good. I definitely want to grab quality pin drop. I have 5, but really 6 to go. I almost certainly want +1 Phantom Slide charge as well. I don't super need these. Going bottom row here for 4 tokens seems pretty good, and then I have to go top row to get even more. But I think going plus a bunch of tokens feels pretty good here. So if I do something like this, right? And this is what I'm looking at. But again, I would re-spec out of this node here because I don't need it. What would I spend it on? I don't think I need a 3rd Trapkeeper. I don't think I want Trapkeeper cooldown either. I don't think I need Phantom Slide connection repair. I mean, if I'm doing it through... Well, okay. What these are trying to do for you is be like, you skipjacked in, now go pin drop or Phantom Slide. Like, that's the intended interaction here, is that you skipjack in and then just book it to a random CPU or something, right? Like, you get some kind of scanning leverage, and you're like, oh yeah, don't worry, I can Phantom Slide twice and get there. Now, of course, you're going to lose some connection while loading all this stuff, right? If I Spectral Dagger twice, that's going to be minus connection. But it's going to be the AP to be like, well, don't worry about it. You know, my Unlink gave me 10 connection per active ice. It's fine, don't worry about it. My Trapkeeper, I guess it only gives IO, not connection, and my gosh, I would never go for these ones. Trapkeeper is actually only AP, so you're kind of running out, but then you can, grab Q Protocol and kind of stabilize a little. But yeah, it's like, anyway, what's my +1 here? My +1 is, it might actually be Phantom Slide connection, to see if I can make that actually look good. I really want pin drop charge though. Okay, well, as I said, going to re-spec to get better pathing. Still want Unlink, although it does cost me 2 extra nodes to get there. I think it's still correct. Okay, I have my talents learned, and I definitely wanted the bottom set on pin drop. I definitely wanted +1 on Unlink. I wanted the bottom row Spectral Dagger. And my last 3 points, I actually forgot what I was going to go for. Was it? Oh yeah, it was pin drop charge. I could get even more connection repair on pin drop. I mean, that's a lot of connection back. That is a lot of connection back to like really make sure those skipjacks look good. But maybe second pin drop was wrong, and I should have gone for second phantom slide. There's definitely a world where I'd want to, and I don't have that. Yeah, I don't, because I haven't done this build yet. I don't know what, like, the correct trade of things is. Like, I don't know if it's like, oh, actually the best way to do this is you rush 6-point Spectral Dagger, or it's like, no, you really only need 1 pin drop, or no, you actually really want the phantom slides. I don't know the answer. Hopefully pin drop is repairing enough connection. I don't know if that's going to be true or not. Phantom slide cooldown is not useful, but I mean, I guess I could wait till 15 to grab this. That seems kind of bad. At someone I've got to go 12-13. It's probably going to be 12-13. I think it's going to be that. I don't think it's this for 12-13. Doesn't feel appropriate to me. I don't think it's Crash Pad. I think it would be Crew Protocol at least. Or at yeah, it seems reasonably usable. Generate tokens, keep, you know, flying around. Right, this whole sort of build, you know, does align pretty well. Anyway, I'm going to take Connection Repair because it feels like this might just line up. I might really be wrong about this one. I don't know. I'm quite possibly wrong here. Either way, level 7 now here on the Soldier. I can take a +2 finally. I wanted to go here so I can get this at 8, from what I recall. 1 move point to initiative, and then at 9, grab 20 move speed. And then at 10, we start bumping up. I mean, you know, what's funny is red dot 10 range looking kind of nice. I haven't found the most use out of red dot, don't get me wrong. And I don't love that the upgrade is 5 evasion. But red dot I think is good, but I feel like I really want the range to make it sing. And I really, like, am I really trying to get +4 on red dot? At that point, might as well take the other -5 evasion. I don't think it's actually as good. I mean, it's like clearly not as good as Lure. And I really should try to invest in things like Recoup and Savagery. But again, I know I want Coordinated Charge. I'm not saying I'm building this guy correctly. I'm actually pretty sure I'm not. But I want to try to get some red dot value. Part of the reason to this challenge run is just trying to make me like do slightly new things. Got a lot of money, thankfully, which is cool. Did get some new weapons, so I've got somebody for this E-rifle. I have a... Oh, it's a -6 accuracy for +2 reload size. Not going to run that basically ever. At least I have this battery here. And this also works. I can put a battery and a body mod on to make an E-rifle slightly better. That'll be kind of nice. Yeah, that's the one new weapon I dropped. I could sell at least... Actually, I could sell both Street Dragons because I'm... Right. Always going to use an AR on my Cyber Knight. There's nowhere else for it to go. So just turn those into money right now. I don't see myself ever using this -6 accuracy magazine. I'm just going to sell it. There's a world where I use this at some point in time. I could probably sell at least one of these armors. As far as items, NanoFab can be quite nice. If you ever do get the Scourge Talents where you can make things last longer, get more charges, you can get... I mean, it's 3 action points for 2 action points. For 2 turns, if you can extend the duration, it's another 3 action points. It's quite good. And no 7 extra programs, of course. As for money, do I have things worth creating yet? Let's see. Let's look at... Would I craft armors? Well, I could craft these together and make a 0.6 AP armor. Not going to do that yet. Oh, I can sell these for free, by the way. I'm not going to do anything with these guys. Same for you, actually. I'm going to keep selling to Kirsa. I've got a lot of these stealth tech vests, maybe more than I can use, but for now it's whatever. It's not going for armors. For items, I mean, I can craft a ton of smoke grenades. You know, great. Crafting an entire thing for that doesn't seem quite right. I'm not going to craft basic aid kits. Let me just sell that. I'm not going to craft an ion supercharger. I'm going to sell that. I'm not going to craft a medical kit. And I mean, like, right now I just don't have the items worth building the crafting bench for, so that's kind of useless. As, well, let's see what weapons I can sell. All these are worth influence, and... boosting up Boldrake might be worth it. Not sure. For now, I'll wait, but at some point he's got to get sold. Weapon mods, though... Well, actually, these can only be used in weapon crafting, so I'm going to sell these right away. Single shot damage, yep. Here, Boldrake, get in line for a limit break, who cares? And we'll sell to Joe, who cares? Okay, so... I can get an AR body mod for accuracy and recoil. I think I've already got one of these, actually. Actually, I'm never going to craft that. I'm going to sell that now. Solid shotgun barrel for some range. Sure. Don't care about that too much. Finally getting a... Oh, no, I've already got a sniper barrel, actually. Some blade grips would be good. I would not mind having these. I'm using a lot of blades here. There's another blade grip. There's a blade battery for +3 charge. Not the most useful, but at some point could matter. Already got one of those. Another blade grip. Sniper scope, I've got one of those. Another blade grip. Pistol optic for accuracy seems pretty good. AR silencer, finally. That'll be really nice. There's a battery for some damage. That's good. And then... Okay, so I actually have some value in these, where it's my only way to get these weapon mods. And so, pretty tempted to go into the NanoFab. It's going to cost me quite a lot, but... It's feeling like maybe the best choice I've got. As for file sets, okay, I can meet Dr. Kairos and Dr. Sevenfold. Panther Drip's partway there. Dr. Ocular, I'm still missing 2. I'm missing those anyway. Can at least do some crafting here. Great. And then, that doesn't matter. I do want to keep boosting this. Boosting cold storage so I can eventually do a 5-piece file set. So I'm thinking, let's go here. Let's also go and go NanoFab. That seems actually pretty appropriate. We're 2 hours in now. Sheesh. That mission took forever. Next episode, we're of course going to run this D-Cartel play. Actually, before I... Well, no. I'll have to grab this and this probably same time. At some point, we'll hire Hassan. She's going to detox whenever I hit time forward. But I want to leave him in the trainer. I think we're basically done here. Next episode, we're going to run a prison break. We're going to do some matrix hacking. It'll all be great. Not much else to say. Thanks for watching. It's been a long one, but I will see you next time. Bye-bye.